Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and a news story has come out that I guess I'll cover. A few people have asked to. It's been linked on the fan page. I'll link a copy of it down below. WADA has uncovered Russia's supposed cheating, or not even supposed cheating, let's be honest. Every country cheats. Every country has a program in place to get around officials, to help with getting through the blood test, hair follicle test, urine test, involved in international level sports, the Olympics, everything else. And that includes even bribing officials and everything. Every single country does it at this point. If people haven't figured this out by now, they haven't been paying attention to the news. They haven't watched all the various news on drug testing, the various news on people being caught running labs that deal purely in this, like Victor Conte with Balco Labs, who's actually done a 2-hour-long interview with Joe Rogan after he got out of prison for this. He helped over 10,000 athletes pass all of their international level drug testing. Pretty much, if people don't realize at this point that the entire sports world is on drugs, then you have been living with your head down in the sand and don't watch the news or pay attention to anything that goes on. This is a dog and pony show that's run. So when WADA's up saying Russia needs to be banned in sports, no, we just need to ban fucking everybody from sports. Because every single country does it other than the really, really poor ones that don't have any money, so they have to use just cheaper drugs because they can't compete with the richer countries that have better anti-doping programs. Or our other option is to just drop all this nonsense and just realize all of our athletes are on drugs, drop all the drug testing and demonizing and the witch hunts that go on. It probably won't even make much difference on the records because everybody's already on 5 or 6 or 10 different drugs who just knows how to pass the drug test. It's not going to matter as far as the fairness of the records go. And because the more expensive drugs that are easier to get through, the best testing will be available to the, won't really matter anymore. The poorer countries will now have a level playing field again. Because really it's all just about the androgen receptor and IGF-1 production and all of that anyways, and red blood cell count. So even the cheap stuff can do that if they're not worried about testing. It'll all be even. Again, it'll come down to genetics and hard work at that point. And why do we even do this? Well, because we want to protect the children. We want the children to know that lying and cheating never gets you ahead unless you plan on becoming like the CEO of a major company or the president of the United States or, you know, head of state or something like that, in which case lying and cheating gets you really fucking far. But outside of that, it's not a good idea, so we don't want to teach them those lessons. And the other thing is, the biggest concern is going to be we don't want young men to lower their sperm counts. We need to keep their fertility up because we have a shortage of men who can father children. And I know all you guys out there, we're worried about a shortage of teenage men who can knock your daughters up, you know, because we can't have 10% of these young men getting on anabolics because their favorite athletes are, and then lowering their sperm counts. I mean, my God, if only 90% of the men in the world were able to father children, it would be disastrous. So, you know, we do it to protect the children because we got to keep that sperm count up, and we don't want people to think that lying and cheating can get you ahead in life. All right, guys, if that's really all I have to say on that today, I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time. But let me give you guys a bicep shot before I go. Oh, Mount Bicevius.